Hello, can you hear me? If someone can confirm.
Hello, Jahid. How are you doing?
Hi, son. I'm great. I'm great. Yeah, quite busy. Like we had a 4-hour team meeting, and I just jumped right after that. Like it's still not finished, so I was like, thought maybe I'll be late, but yeah, it's all good. Like really busy at the same.
Lovely,
How are
great.
you?
Alhamdulillah, we are good as well. Assalamu alaikum and a very warm welcome to everyone. My name is Sana Majid and I am the learning strategist at Adam Camp Arabia. And for those who are joining us for the first time, let me tell you briefly about what Adam Camp Arabia does. So we provide AI solutions and AI trainings across Pakistan, UK, and Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And this is yet another webinar in our AI learning series. And we have had some, powerful sessions with Dr. Sabah Kudwai, Matthew Winters, Gina Shalish, where we explored how AI is transforming overall decision making. And I'm very excited to introduce our speaker today, Mr. Jahid Saki. Mr. Jahid is a growth and community lead at natively.dev, and he's a visiting lecturer at Stockholm School of Economics. He's an experienced trainer in vibe coding, AI, automation, specializing in no code, and many more. And he's also the host for Builder's Mind podcast, if I'm not wrong, which focuses on AI tools and products and mentors. There's a startup and fundraising thing which is incorporated there. And today is also a very interesting and a very relevant topic. We will be talking about using AI to make MVPs and practical products. So these days prompt engineering is a key skill, and especially with the rise of AI, if we are already building practical products like mobile apps, it's a huge opportunity to learn how can we leverage prompting. So this webinar will help you to understand how you can make applications using vibe coding. And before we begin, you are welcome to drop your questions in the chat box anytime, and reactions are open throughout the sessions. We will have a dedicated Q&A session in the last 15 minutes. And the session is open access to all, so feel free to share this link with close to invite them and join us live. Let me tell you that you will also be getting a certificate if you will submit and do the instructor-led activity, which the instructor will be guiding you about. So over to you, Jahid.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sana, and yeah, assalamu alaikum, everyone, as well. It's great to have you all here, and thanks a lot for being on Sunday evening. I don't know if it's holiday or like a weekend there, but here it's like weekend.
They say Sunday is a working day.
Okay. Then it's a working day, so it's all good. I don't feel guilty. But yeah, so thanks a lot for the nice intro, Sana, and it's great to be here. So what I'm gonna do is like simply start building with like all together, and then I'm gonna have a very short presentation. So this session is not about me educating something about theory. It's actually about doing something together. I feel if we do something together, then it's easier to understand what we are talking about. So yeah, I'm gonna just start sharing the screen, and then if you have any questions, please let me just like ask it in the chat. But also, I dropped the link like where you can actually build your like natively account, because the assignment for the project that you will have the certificate is related to that one. So just please go create your account with that link, because I can be only able to add prompts to that link. So I'm gonna share the screen, and then we can start. Okay, perfect. Yes. So maybe in like like a temperature type of question in the room is that if you can drop in the chat, how many of you have heard about vibe coding in general? If you can put yes or no in the chat, how many of you have heard of vibe coding? Can I see the chat? How many of you have heard about vibe coding?
So if you haven't heard about it, just type no, and that
Yeah.
would do.
Yes means yes, no means no. You haven't heard. So okay, I feel everyone is super tired. It's evening there. So, okay, yeah, Abdul Aziz, you want to? Okay, you have heard of it. Okay, perfect. Okay, I think yeah. Now, like we live in a very interesting era in terms of technology. AI and the whole. I think the world is facing a kind of big question about so many things about job, about education, about the technology. So I think this is one of the technology era which actually questions everything. And I think even for us, I think individuals, we have thought about how AI will change our life, how AI will influence our education, our career. I think maybe for you guys it happens as well. So today we're gonna talk about that, but also do something about that, just like build something with AI and vibe coding. And I think vibe coding became popular what 1.5 years ago, and I think this is one is that the skill that lets everyone to build anything now. I think this is the era of having solo entrepreneurs, solo builders, that they don't need to know coding to build something. Shortly about me, as Sana did. So I lead the growth and community at Natively. I'm also hosting a podcast. I also do angel investment, and I also teach at university. Sana did amazing job, so I'm not going to talk more about this. So there's a QR code, that you can actually create your account with Natively, but also I dropped a link. So you guys need that. I will send the link once we finish the session as well. So I mean, like just a question for all of you, and I really would like, if you can unmute yourself or send the message in the chat. How has AI changed your life? If you can give some examples, in your career, personal life, so how has AI changed your life? Yeah, if someone can want to unmute themselves or share. I think, but also like this is a very safe space, so we're not here to judge or like there's nothing wrong. So you can share your own experience, how AI has changed your life and career or educational. So let's go. Someone. What time is it there? I think it's 7 o'clock there. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So do we have someone or are people typing? Oh, apologies. Now the participant will be able to say, okay, yeah, okay, it's fixed now. Okay, no, I'm just gonna, okay. So I mean, like there's no assignment now, like, for this station. Like you guys need to do the assignment, once you're finished with this station. Really help in it. Yeah, exactly. So Muhammad, like you're right, really help a lot in the like MVP development. I think speaking of AI, I think it changed and it touched. Yeah, email writing exactly. Adnan, email writing. Okay, more coming in. I like this energy. Because for me, I think AI has changed my life like 100%. Whatever I'm doing now, there's an AI attached to that. Like there's an AI who I'm using, exactly personalized, personalized learning, presentation design. Actually, I have built this design, this presentation with AI with Nano Banana. So it was super nice. Like I was like using and chatting with Nano Banana. Actually, it makes a nice design. So you see. And this was, I tried to make this design and, this presentation with Nano Banana from Gemini, just to show, how changing our life. It helps Gen Z. Yeah, it helps Gen Z in doing assignments. Yeah, that's actually true. Generate ideas. It makes tasks quick to complete. Exactly. So I think AI transformed my life by turning curiosity into consumer. Exactly. Yeah. So you feel, like transform lots of lives and, making them more curious, like making them builders, entrepreneurs. I think okay, see the chat. It helps with building, roadmap planting. Exactly. So I feel that like AI is the only technology or like one of the technologies I think like internet, that touched every aspect of our life, learning, career, even our like social life. We're so influenced by our social life, also by AI and all these things. So and it's just like amazing to see actually the impact of it. And this actually takes us to like to the today's topic, which I think AI has really changed the whole landscape of coding. And and how do you think about code? How do you think about programming, software development? And so this is, one of the fundamental spaces where AI has changed everything. And I think, now the question is not, do you need to know coding to build something? The question is that, hey, do you want to build something? So I think it really changed. And if you look at the programming journey, how coding has changed, I don't know how many of you guys are coders here, software development, you can code. But if you look at early days of coding from 1940s to 50s, computers could only understand machine code, zeros and ones. So it was really, just like this two machine code that people could talk to and then, do coding and then make machines to work. And what happened, slowly in the second stage, language came in, like English. So we had, this add, remove, section, header. So we had, these languages, coding languages after 1960s, which sounded lots of more like English, JavaScript, Python. So if you read the code, you can actually understand, and you can simply build things if you know this. And today, with help of AI and natural language, coding just became like English. And actually, you can even build things in Arabic, in Urdu language, in Persian, in any language like you want. You can actually code, you can prompt, and you can build anything. So an example is, if you want to make a website, which has a button and shows a cat picture, you just write, make me a website which has a button that shows a cat picture. So really, AI is the tool that translates your idea into real code. And this actually, brings us to what we are doing at Natively. So what we do, with our AI, our software, lets you build mobile apps without you needing to know coding. So I think there are lots of tools out there, with the websites, with automations, with so many, agents and mobile apps. I think here, we just pick the mobile app space because mobile is so important and so integrated in our lives. We live with our mobiles now, to be honest, and the more the technology is becoming, a big part of our life, the more we are using the mobile, and that's kind of something that we are focusing, and we let everyone build mobile apps. I'm not a software developer. Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. I see so many engagements. I love this. So what we do now, let's start the exciting part. So I'm gonna build an app, and then we will see how it goes. So I have a design, I like to start with a design. So I already, designed something in Figma, I just upload it here. So what I started is that I just, asked Natively, build me a simple, build me a workout app. So this is my simple prompt that I gave to Natively. And then so for me, I like to give a simple prompt, with an image, and that's it. So I'm just gonna drop the link again to the people who joined newly. So just you create your account with Natively with this link, and then you will get the assignment. I will explain what it is, and then you will get the certificates. And I'm gonna give you guys community prompts, that we have. Amazing. So what happens here is that I can walk you through the platform. Is that Natively is start building the app for us. It actually try to write what are the features that we should have in the first version, what are the design elements, and so forth, so on. Here, for example, we see the preview. Here we have the code. AI is just building as the code-based things. Here, what happens is that if you know coding, you actually can work with the code here. Once the building part stops, you can actually edit the code and then build things. And you can also push the code to GitHub. We should have it here. There will be a button. And we use Supabase for the database. I'm gonna show you guys. But the interesting part is that you can actually deploy your app within minutes to iOS and Android. If you have a developer account with Apple or Google, you can actually launch your app. And the other interesting thing is that actually how long the session would take us. I mean, it's just like a 40 minutes session. Yeah, it's not gonna be long. I'm gonna be done super fast. Yeah. So here, for example, you see that this Expo Go. So actually, this is if you scan this code, then you can see the mobile app when this preview shows up. So you can actually see how the app looks like. Yeah. So this is gonna be the interesting part. And yeah. So actually, in the assignment due the end of the session. No. The assignment is due by Tuesday. Yeah. So you have 2 days to work on it. So it's not fair for you guys to do it just after the session. So yeah, don't worry about the assignment, and then I'm just gonna kind of explain it in the end for you. So this shouldn't be a concern. Just enjoy the session and learn how we are doing it. And also, like, please ask any questions, if you have about the tool, the security part, the database, the backend, how it works, how it not. So, we're using, like we are like using like natively. So like, we are the founders of Natively. We're building this platform. So I'm going, I think there are new people. What image did you upload? So I downloaded, I put this image, so you can see it here on my screen. So I have this image, which is a nice design for the workout app. So I give this, to AI so that it understands, because I really like to start with a base design, which I like. So, I like to show how the app should look like, and then I can work on the top of it. So I can, enhance the design. Yep. Is there a special course on? Okay, but where can I find designs like this? I mean, they're like, you can actually, like, there's two ways. You can actually, go to Pinterest. You can actually find design on Pinterest. Which I, kind of like use it from time to time. So you can actually kind of, like use designs, for example, learning app, and then you can actually, see the designs, which works for you. You can download, you can copy this one, but also, you can actually design designs on Figma. So for example, for me, I have designed, I have made some designs on Figma, but let me see where I have them. Yeah. So for example, for me, I have designs on Figma. So actually I can do, yeah. So for example, I have these designs, for my app. So yeah, it really depends. Like if you're a designer, you can make it yourself. If not, then you can actually, go to Pinterest and then get the designs from there. I joined as a guest today, so trying to learn Atomic Arabia. Okay. Also, what we can do is that, we can actually do another prompt, where we're actually, building something without having, like, importing the design, and then see how that works. So I can actually do one more here. I'm going to do like natively, and then, try to see, nice. So build me a workout app. So here, we can just like prompt without having a design here. So let's see, which one works better for us. So here, we see that it's building, and let me, scan the QR code and then see if the explore. So like we have to see the preview here, but I don't see it now. So which is fine. Let's see it. Kind of software build an app with our own ML. Give it to my. So I think like really kind of like depends, what do you mean with AI and AML pipeline, guys, this stuff. Okay, this app is being built here. So we're like building, two apps, one with the visual, one without the visual, and then see, what really works here. After building, can we publish it? Or yeah, exactly. So what happens is that, like, once you're, no, like, I mean, like, you're the owner of the app. So like you own the app, you own the code, you own everything. So we don't own anything. Like the platform cannot have access to your project, like your code, but also you can actually deploy it. And then if you deploy, to iOS, then, like you have it running on iOS, or Android. So App Store and Play Store. So yeah, like it can be run, once it's published. So that, but also, it can already be run, by this QR code. So it's already, live on Explore Go. So you can actually start using it. So you can, using it with Explore Go locally, and then, or you can actually push it to iOS and Android, to have it in the Play Store or App Store. So we see, for example, this is taking a bit more time because of the design part. But for example, here, with this, like, with the prompt without the design, it actually started, building the app for us. And you see that, for example, this one is, looks not the same as this one, because it didn't copy the design. So here we can see that, for example, okay, this is nice. We have the home section, we have the workout, we have the profile, which is good. So I think, yeah, it really depends up to you that, do you like to work with the design that you already have, or do you want to ask AI and then, put the design later on? So it's really kind of, like your approach. How do you see that happening? So let me see my project. Well, I cannot see it here. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep building both apps, and then we will see the differences in the end. I'm gonna just add this link again here. I see new people are joining. Info about the assignment. So, okay, this is being almost done, both here. Of course, we have, integrations with so many, AI providers, so you can actually, add the APIs, the AI, and then like have some features, some abilities on both sides. So it's like really, up to you. How do you, what type of AI do you want to have? Like what type of integrations do you need for your app? Amazing. So this is done. So we can actually, see this app here, the nice preview. And then what I do is that, I just take the screenshot of this. So I just take a screenshot of the QR code, and then I can open it on my Expo Go. So I'm not gonna, work with the design here. I'm gonna work with the design of the other app. But here, for example, you see that it's loading, and it should actually show the app on Expo Go. So yeah, here, for example, you see, this is like gonna be the home page. It doesn't show, but yeah, it shows. So it actually should show the home as well here, but for some reason it doesn't do it. I don't know. You see the app here, yeah. But if you scan this QR code, then it actually should show you how it looks like. So imagine that, for example, like we like, everything here, it's all good, it works, it functions. So what we do is simple, because for an app, we need a backend, we need a database. And for the database, it's like a storage for all the data, all the sessions, all the information. So we use Supabase as our database provider. So we just connect with Supabase here. And so it's connected. It's connected. So what it is, it's simple, we let natively to build a database for us, So because if you are building a database yourself, it's going to take too much time. Yeah. And some of you who are developers, that you really need to know the logic, the flow of that, and so on. So for me, I don't have enough space, so I don't create a new project. I'm gonna connect with Calculator app project. So, but for you need to create a new project, so it's not gonna be better. We go to the dashboard. So we see that, for example, Calculator app. Oh, this is. Oh, okay. Let me actually connect it with the journaling app then, because that's paused. Let's me connect with this one. Yeah, okay, with journaling app. I want to build that. Yes, exactly. So you can build that. Yeah. So you can actually build an app that scans X-rays and then easily can yeah. So can be done. Yeah, of course. Okay, confirm using the project. Okay, I confirm it. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, good. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, so you can actually build this X-ray app, and yeah, of course, like push it. So like once you actually connect the Supabase, so you just actually need to prompt. Yeah, so like Shahid Abbas, like so I'm gonna be able to add you the prompts, like after the station. So I'm gonna explain the process to you, and then you will be able to like use it. So for now, like like you don't need to actually like use and yeah, kind of like prompt anything. So what we say that like let's connect. So this is kind of my prompt for the backend, that I want to build. So the backend is the structure of the app. So it's all how the app will look, would work, and then the database is the main part of that for the apps. So let's connect the Supabase and build the backend. So I give it a go. Can I build an app that works like Assistant? Yeah, I'm gonna like guide you through how to publish the app for sure. Can I build an app that work like Assistant? Yeah, Ramesh, please, if you want to speak.
Rimsha, you will have to type your question in the chat.
So can I build an app that work like Assistants and takes my relevance and then? Yeah, I mean it can do that. For example, you just build an app and then you like have the AI like the AI feature, for example, AI voice API, and then you just tell the AI to do something, and then the AI is gonna take care of that. So, but that kind of it's yeah, of course you just like need to add AI features, AI things for that, and then it should be done. It should be possible. Yeah, so of course, why not? Okay, this is. I really hope that this will be working because maybe I could like create a new project. Okay, anyways, so yeah, you can do that, and then yeah, I'm gonna help you out with the publishing. The app. What platform are we using? So like, we're like using like natively our own platform. So I'm gonna add you this link. Yeah, Abbas, we're using this one. Yeah. Search. Okay. In what way can we submit the assignment? Yeah. So I'm gonna okay, about the assignment. Like we will have a submission form. So I'm gonna share with that with you. No worries. I think like you guys are so excited about the assignment, so that you don't want to listen to me get the recording. I don't know if we are recording the station. I didn't know. Like, not. Oh, okay. Yeah. We are recording this. Yeah. Yeah. It's being recorded. Yes. Yeah, we're recording this. So yeah, we can share that with Sana can share that. So yeah, the backend is being built, but okay. Yeah, because something is okay. Let's see. Oh gosh, yes. Okay, let's see. It's fine. So let's look at my second app. So I don't know why we want to listen and learn. Of course, yes, exactly. Thanks. Guide me on that. I would love to develop new apps. Is there a way step by step slow courses? Yeah. So I mean, like what we do. We do like lots of like YouTube contents. So I do it myself as well. So we do it with natively. So we have like YouTube channels. So we just do build apps, and then like we're gonna make long content, like 1 hour, 2 hour content after December. But also I do content from my own like YouTube channel as well, that like I just started this one. So we're gonna but also I will share the Discord link where you can join a community, and then you can learn more from that. We do lots of content there as well. So yeah, we do that. Yep. Also, I think AtomCam are doing amazing activities. So yeah, that can be something. Oh, this is a different project. I should not go there. Yeah, so let's check out the Supabase, because we need to have the tables being added there. Let's go here, journaling app. Yes, we have 6 tables. Nice. So we have 3 new tables. Is there also available? What's there also available? Is there also available? Okay, so for example, we have 2 tables: exercises and workout exercise and workout sessions. So these are the 3 tables which we have for our app. Amazing, nice. So we are building the backend. I'm gonna also like build the backend here. I'm gonna connect the Supabase here super quick. Is there the code as well? Yeah, of course. The code is available here. So you can see the code here. Everything is built here, so you can. I mean, you own the code. You can actually edit the code as well here. So like you can remove, you can type. So you can actually code here as well. You can do the changes. Of course, you can push it to also the GitHub, so then work from there. Yeah, it's really up to you. So let's connect the Supabase here for our second project. So I'm trying to be most efficient, and then show you guys everything. Amazing. Let's do like this. I'll connect, with Networkify, because this is, the project that I use it. Also, if you come here, I have so many tables from other apps here, but it's okay, it's all good. So what I'm gonna do is simply, give my second prompt is let's connect the Supabase and build the backend. So here we go. Let's, let AI to work, and we will go back to our second half. Yeah, nice. So what happens is once you build a Supabase, the backend, then you have a login, you have authentication feature. So this is nice, so you can actually see it. So I'm gonna log in. I will wait for this to finish, and then I will log in and see how the app looks like. Nice. Okay, so trying to do so also you can read these steps and then like understand the process of app building. for me, I'm not a technical person. I don't know how to code. So for me, I'm a vibe coder. I vibe code everything. And then, so for me, like really reading this instructions really helps me a lot to understand how AI is solving and how AI is building. So for me, it really helps me to think about the product and think about what can I add, what should be the next feature, what should be the enhancement one. So it's really interesting, yeah, if you really kind of look at this. But also, if you can, if you scan this QR code, you should already see the app on your phones as well. So you just need to download Expo Go, and then you will see the app, which means that you can already use the app now. So you don't need to actually publish it to iOS and Play Store or whatever. So let's sign up. I'm gonna write my full name, Jahed Sahi. I'm gonna write my name, my email, the password. I'm gonna do it. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, sign up. Nice. Also, like when you sign up, like you actually have to confirm on your email. Let's see if I receive it or not. But yeah, like you just need to confirm that your account actually, like verify it. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the password. Nice. Yeah, I'm in. So you see, we have everything is here. Nice. So this is my profile. Jahed. I'm level 1. Sir, it's my request to share the recording of this. Yes, sure. Yeah. We can actually share the recording. Yes, Sana will do it. Thank you so much. So you see, for example, this app, I have the front end, I have the back end. So let's launch the app to iOS and how we do it. So what we do is simply, so let's imagine that our app is the best, which is not the best, because we have to see if everything works. So you have to actually see that if, for example, when I click to history, it doesn't work. No worries. Can app be combination of different apps? Yes, of course. Yeah, can. Yeah, I mean the app can be, like the app can have 2-3 personas. For example, me as a workout person, as a user, then there can be, account for gym, management. There can be, account for gym ownership. But we actually have to, tell AI to build, this 3 different layer of app for every user. Yep. Amazing. So let's move on. So let's, so we just deploy the app to iOS. So let's just, deploy. So we just, connect the GitHub. I hope I have the GitHub here. Let's go. Yeah, and install and authorize. Yeah, this is my different account. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna, come here, deploy the app, go again. Yeah, so I open the GitHub. Here, so this is actually my project. So you can actually work with your code in your local environment if you want. So I just go back here. I open the repository setting. So what I do simply, because this is like private, so I make it public so that Apple can actually have access. Change the visibility to public. Make public. I do it in the sun. I make this, repository public one, and that's it. What we do is that we come here, we open the GitHub, we copy this link, copy paste this link, and we go and launch it, the app. So we just copy paste this link here, we launch it, and of course, we want to launch it. Oh, I have to log in with the. Okay, I'm gonna log in. Okay. Let's see if I can do it like this. Okay, let me just go with this. So, oh my God, really? Let me sign up. I thought I had this set up here, but this is like a different browser. Exactly, it exists, so I really have to. I should have it. Oh my God. Interesting. Let's go with this app that we have here. Is it building still? Yes, it's building here. Because this was, yeah, I have to really change the password maybe. Okay, I'm here. Nice. Let me just do it. This is my Expo, my GitHub. Yeah, I launch it. Boom. Let me make a new one. Okay. Yeah, it's just taking a bit time. You have to create something. That's why I don't like doing this. Oh, okay. This exists. Let's like this one. Nice. Okay, we have it here. Nice. So it's what worth it. So yeah. So what we do is that it's simply, okay, let's do it again. So we just go open the Expo Lounge. We just, copy this link from GitHub, actually push it here. So we can just like launch. And then we just, choose the App Store. We just choose the workout name. So we just say workout, Arabia, for example, let's say. And then we just, try to do this one. And then what we do is that, we log out, we sign in, with the Apple account that we have. So I have Apple developer account, which is €100 per year. So I'm gonna put the password here. Nice, so this is my account, not now. And I have to, of course, try to do it. Whatever. I'm gonna do it a different way. So other method, let me use my phone number for this. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay, I received the code here. So yeah, like we need to have the Apple account developer so that we can actually build things. But also for the Google, it's $25 lifetime. So Google is cheaper, but it's really up to like where your user base is. Nice. Great. Let's give it a go. So we just choose the name here. We just create the app, and what we do. So now the Apple is taking its time to build the app, and it actually pushes the test flight first. So test flight is where you're testing the app, make sure everything is fine, then you push it to iOS, because Apple wants to make sure that your app is good enough and you're sure about launching it, because not everyone should be able to like launch apps, because it's really security issues, but also there is the reputation of Apple there as well. So what happens is like this is taking its time. We just go to our dashboard. You can see what's happening. So I can log into my Expo here. I can see that. Also I can go to, I will move to my Apple account here. So I just have my account here, so I can see the process there as well. I need some water. Nice. Okay. Awesome. Oh my God, I need to confirm again. Yeah, lots of security issues here. Cool. We're done. Nice. Yeah, not now. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, you see, for example, we have already our workout API here, which shows in our App Store account. So this really, it's a sign that we are close to App Store. So we're feeling proud. We're like, okay, we're doing good. We're close to it. So yeah, so it's taking some minutes, and meanwhile, what you can do is that, you can actually work, with design, you can do anything else. For the Android, what we do is that so we actually can't deploy. We go back here. We actually, try to download the AAB for Play Store. So, I can start the process. I'm gonna write .com workout Arabia dot my app. Continue. So yeah, I just like choose the version. Yeah, I want 101 exactly. So I'm just gonna go continue. So this will take actually a bit more time, So this is gonna take actually around 15-20 minutes. So we start building. So this is building as the AAB Android app like bundle, so that we can actually upload to Play Store and then have the app running on Android. Actually, so we have our second app here running, so we see it's a bit different design, so we're gonna be finished here. So yeah, this app is, the one that I gave a design, but this app we didn't give a design. We just work with AI. So you can see. We have to pay the charges for launching my app. No, you only pay, you only pay for Google Play and App Store for the account. Like you need to have Apple Developer account, which is $100 per year subscription. For Google, it's like $25 lifetime. Yeah, but also, like what you do is it's simple. You can actually, use the app, with Expo Go. So if you scan this code, so let me show you something. So so you how do you share your project? So you share your project. If you come more, you can see share. So you can share the project. So you can copy and then actually open it in the browser. So you can actually already start using the app on Expo Go. So you don't need, if you build the app for yourself, you can already using it now. So you don't need to pay for any launch. But also, yeah, so here you see you can either use it here, but also you can open it on your mobile through Expo Go. So that's it. So you already have your app, being done. Yep. So we come here. Nice. So we're almost done here. Nice. How can we make our account guide us regarding the steps we follow? I think there's no example. It's really about I have to, for example, you just give the first prompt, okay, build me something, and then you just do the backend because the backend is really needed, and then you just do the next steps, as you go. So there's no guidance and there's no guide to help you out. Okay, you just do this. It's more about you just click around, you see that okay, this doesn't work. Please fix this one. Please change the color. So imagine it you're talking to a human and you're telling it, hey, I don't like the design. You have to change this one. This doesn't work, so please fix it. So you just talk and then it should be fixed. So I sign up here. This is my second app, which I just tried to build. Let's go. Nice. I can log in. Yeah, you see? So this app has a different design. So this was, because we gave a design, so it really looks like that. So this, the design, how it looks like, the timer, here's the activities, our statistics, here's our profile. That should be changed. It's not that good. So yeah, but also we have, a visual editor within the tool. So it's like in a Figma. So you can actually, if you click here, you can choose this one, and then you can actually change the color, to something else. Let's say red. Just apply the changes. You can see how it works. You go back to the chat. So yeah, you can actually try to play around with the design here yourself and do things. But also for example, how do you go further? Is more okay. Does it work? Okay, for example, this timer doesn't work. So I just say, please fix this timer, this and this and that. Yeah. Can we also test our app? Yeah, exactly. So what happens, you're testing. So for Anwar, so we are launching, the app here, facing first, test flight. So test flight is, actually where you're testing the app. So test flight means that you test the app and then you will push it to App Store. So you will test it, but also you can actually test the app, with Expo. With the Expo Go here, you see, for example, but also, you can actually test it on test flight and then you can push it further. Can we integrate AI in our app? Yeah, of course. You just actually, what you do is simple is that you actually, add, add the key, the API key, LLMs key, in the environment variable, the variable name, the value, and then you ask AI to connect the API and then build the feature for you. So you can connect any LLMs, yeah, to your app. And yeah, so here we go. Yeah, I think, so what should I do is I should have, receive an email. So this will take some minutes because here, for example, you see our app is being processed. So, and here is, that it, we can taste our app, how it works. And of course, we can push as many updates as we want, to test flight, and then we will push from test flight to App Store. Yeah, that's simple. So I'm waiting, for the thingy. Oh yeah, here for example, we received, yes, you see, nice. So I received the invite to use my app, from iOS. Nice. I send it to my email. So I'm gonna send it. Nice, we have it here. I'm gonna download it on my phone. So I'm gonna show you how it looks. So you see that it's super easy. Like it's just more about, but of course, it takes time to fine tune, the app. Make sure the design is fine, all the buttons work. So it's really not like 5 minutes work. It's like takes some hours. Yeah, you just have to have the patience. Just what happens, like, so I just go and I just click view it on my test flight. Then I actually see it. For example, you see it here. I can just like see the app, and it asks me to install it. So I just ask to install it, and then I install the app. And then what I do is essentially I open the app, and yeah, you see, we can see the app here. So we can log in. We can start using the app. I can try to log in. So let me log in with this. Yeah, this is fun. It's like you're like, okay, this works. Nice. Yes, here, for example, I log in, and then I have the account. So this is like the simple. I can actually try to launch it here as well. I have the Expo. I have the test flight on my computer as well. So we have, yeah. So this is the workout Arabia. So I'm gonna install it. Yeah. So you see, it's like the version 1. When it's built, December 4. Who is the developer? It's me, Ahmed Jahed. So I open it. Yeah, you see, so we can actually see the app. So yes. The same process, for Android. Yeah, I mean, this should be fixed. Like I should see my homepage, not this one. But anyway, I will fix it. Yeah, you can see the things, the chest, the things. So yeah, this simple. Yeah, actually, this is like the simple, and actually this is it. So there's nothing much to say and talk about it, but also you have to click all the buttons to make sure everything works, and so forth, so on. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. And actually, like regarding your assignment, so what happens is that you have to kind of create your like so the assignment is actually you build your dream app, like dream mobile app, whatever you like, with natively, and I just drop the link there. You get community prompts, which is like 10 prompts, So, sir, can we make sure? Yes. So what happens is, for example, actually, like once you push this file, the app is locked there. You can update the app as many times as you want, and then you actually push it back, like the same process. You push to GitHub, you copy the link, you put it, and then yeah. So you just like do the process again, and you just choose the existing project. So it will be like version 101, 102, 103. So it's going to be like different versions. And yeah, so for the assignment, actually, so there is a form that you also have to fill it in. So you can actually, you should create your account first with natively. Then what you do is that, simply you build your app, like mobile app, and then you actually submit it. So you submit it like using this form. So this is like submission. Yeah, this submission form. Yeah. So just build your dream app, and then also you can actually join our Discord. So if you have some questions there, we can answer that. I'm gonna put the link, and like you can just watch our YouTube videos. But to be honest, just take it very easy. Like just try to prompt. Simply be very specific with what you want. Also, consider Natively as your partner, and then talk as a human. Is more about, because sometimes like, okay, I don't like this color. So how do you say it to AI? I don't like this color. Please change it. Please change it to this color that I like. For example, like this button doesn't work. How do you say it to AI? That button doesn't work. Please fix it. So it's really, this is like simple way of talking, and then like be clear. Also, combine a screenshot. Yes, sure. So these are the YouTube links. And then, so yeah, it's super simple, super easy. I think you just, like allow yourself to build. I think that this is the beauty of AI. If you think about how AI has changed our lives, is that simply, AI has enabled us to do things that we could never imagine of doing it. I do not coding myself. 3 years ago, I would never think that I would become a mobile developer. But now, I vibe code mobile apps every day, like for YouTube, for myself, just like 24/7. And I think that I can just thanks Sana. So it's really this like feeling of that you can actually do anything. And of course, if you take some like training courses, like some like workshop sessions, you can see that you can learn to build AI automations, mobile apps, websites. So the opportunity ocean is so big. It's more about, do you want to dive in or not, and do you want to just enjoy the ride or not? So I think that's kind of my things. And the like tools are there, videos are there, communities are there. I think it's just go build things. And of course, maybe the first one is not that nice. The app doesn't work. It's not what you wanted. But the first one is okay. The third one is good. The fourth one is like wow. So just like take it step by step. And yeah, please, if you have any questions about this, about technology, startups, whatever, so happy to answer. But yeah, so I tried to be quick, and then I did 2 apps for you guys. So with one with design, with one without design. So yeah. And you saw that, for example, for me, I just use 2-3 prompts to get the app, up, and then of course you spend more prompts, to fix the the buttons, the design, but that's up to you on the approach. Yeah, Sana, please.
Yes, thank you so much, Jahid. It was lovely. And participants, if you have any questions, yes, we have one more. Please share your email. Okay, so Jahid, it's for you. If you can share your email for them. Perfect. Any other question related to the tool, or any other technical questions you can ask right now, because your instructor is here.
Yes, please don't be shy. Also, yeah, like the best advice is just try out the tool and then just get used to it. But also don't be scared to prompt. Then, but also sometimes if there are some errors, just screenshot and then ask AI to fix it. So because I do face also with some errors, and if you saw, with the first app, I had an error, so it was a white screen. So I just did what I did, like the Supabase is what we did. Simply we ask the AI to build a design which needs to have a Supabase, a database, a backend. So that's why I just thought, okay, it's better to smart to do the backend and then come back and say it. Also, I just went and did the second project so I can survive if something goes wrong with the first one. So it's really
Yeah.
You should just not be scared, just do whatever works. Yes, Sana?
Of course, it's part of the process. It will be there, no matter how much you are trying to avoid it. Okay, so it looks like we don't have any other questions about the assignment. I believe you people are very much clear. Jahid has shared a form on which you have to do the submission, and from there I will be getting the names and your emails. Summarize in 2 minutes. Okay.
Can you?
Yes, I think it's for you.
Oh, okay. It's a challenge. Okay, let me summarize everything in 2 minutes then. Let me find a form here. So what do you want to summarize? Okay, Daniel. Okay, so AI enabled us to build mobile apps. Okay, I'm gonna be less serious. So what we did today, so we just simply, build a mobile app, with AI, with our tool which we are building. So we are building natively. It's allowing you to build mobile apps. And what you need to do is that you can watch the recording, you can see how I did it, but also simply it's super easy. It's just like how people taught you to use TikTok. I mean, no one taught you. So it's the same thing here. It's just super easy to learn and use it. So just go create your account with that link which I put. It's our community link. So you create your account with natively. You start building your dream app. And then you actually what you do is that you fill in that form, so we can actually, and then you put the link to share your project, share the project link, and then put there the link, so we can actually see your project, and then we can actually grade and send you a certificate. So yeah, that's what you do is that simply so project link. I'm gonna add it to the form. Yeah, so this simply like that. So and then once you okay, so you have time till Tuesday. Tuesday, 6 o'clock Saudi time. Then then after that, on Wednesday or Thursday, you will receive your certificates. So yeah, that's all gonna be good.
Thank you so much, Jahid, for such an insightful webinar, and we truly appreciate the knowledge that you have shared. And for participants, I would just like to add that we do the series of webinars and workshops So stay connected, stay updated through our socials. You can also explore the exciting potential of Natively app. You need to play around, explore more. And yes, we will be sharing the video. Don't worry about that. And I look forward to seeing you all in another session. Until then, take care. Have a great evening. And thank you once again, Jahid. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, thanks a lot, Sana, for this. And yeah, I hope that all enjoyed. And yeah, looking forward to see what you're building. And yeah, let's keep in touch on Discord, email, YouTube, wherever. And yeah, hope to see you all around. Thank you so much. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
Lovely. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.